For some months now, information about Ghana's presidential jet has not been forthcoming, and answers to questions on the minds of some Ghanaians continue to linger. Member of Parliament for North Tongu, Sam Okudzeto-Ablakwa, led the charge to get answers when he first filed a question in Parliament demanding the cost of presidential travels. This question was premised on the fact that the president has been using chartered flights instead of the presidential jet. It seemed like a harmless question, but this simple question has gone unanswered. The Minister for Finance, whom this question was targeted at, pleaded for more time before answering the question. He later appeared in Parliament and said the question should rather be directed at the National Security Ministry.
You have the president and his team unable to provide acceptable and convincing reasons after the first expose.
It was perplexing that the finance minister would beg for more time just to give us such an answer. He is the finance minister. Surely he should be interested in how much of our resources are used for state travels. Begging for more time just to refer the question to the National Security Ministry only raises suspicion. So fast forward a few weeks later, when the president had to travel to the UK, Mr. Okudzeto-Ablakwa again claimed the presidency opted to spend money on a luxurious jet rather than using the presidential jet. The question was, why? Why were we not using the Falcon?
Now, whilst the president was in the UK, the presidential jet was also spotted flying to Lusaka and then to Kumasi. That confirms that the presidential jet is in good shape, is in pristine condition, and could have been used.
This was the Director of Communications at the Presidency, Eugene Ahin's response.
Member of Parliament for North Tongu had peddled falsehoods when he indicated that the president on the 28th of July, when he went to the Global Education Summit in the UK, had used the LXDIO Boeing aircraft. And I indicated again that the North Tongu MP had also peddled falsehoods when he indicated that the president, sometime in August, not September, in August, when he went for the G20 Compact with Africa Summit, had used the same LXDIO aircraft. And I still maintain my position that the MP peddled falsehoods.
Clearly, the meat of the matter was left untouched. The president's spokesman failed to deal with the issue at hand. He failed to tell the nation which flight the president used, and more importantly, why they didn't use the presidential jet. So this raises even more questions. What really is the state of the Falcon 900X? Is it in such a state that it would be precarious, unthinkable even, to allow the president to fly in it? The North Tongu MP insists it is in good condition. Well, someone once said that when African leaders want to hide information, they make it a national security issue. It appears that is exactly what is playing out. Is this the democracy that we are choosing to practice? One in which citizens' right to information is being disrespected? We always tout our democratic credentials, and yet we are unwilling to go the whole 9 yards as other jurisdictions which we compare ourselves with. I mean, a simple search on the internet will show you just how much it costs to keep the United States presidential jet, Air Force One, in the air for 1 hour. Here's what popped up when we did a quick search. Information at the click of a button, and this was uploaded in 2016. Should be so simple. So why is the government of Ghana not willing to give out this information? We understand government is now making a case for a new presidential jet. MP for Asante Achim North, and Apia Kubi, in defense of a new jet, said the presidential jet is not safe.
I'm saying that the Falcon is proven to be unreliable and unsafe.
Is this the biggest reason why we are getting a new one? That the Falcon is no longer fit for purpose?
It's not fit for purpose for now. And it is also not safe.
The jet is unsafe? But wait a minute, wasn't that the same aircraft used to ferry some African leaders, including Liberian President George Weah, only recently? Question, why would our government be giving a jet that is unsafe to other African leaders to use? Only yesterday, the Foreign Affairs Ministry, in a statement, said the phenomenon was not new, and they cited instances where some West African heads of state had extended the same courtesy to their colleagues. But they failed to address the controversy surrounding the failure by the president and his entourage to use the Falcon 900X. Why? So many lingering questions. Why the difficulty in answering them? How much is the cost of the chartered presidential jet to us as a nation? The people want to know. In the words of Don Baldwin, examining public records should never require extraordinary legal or bureaucratic efforts, because when it does, it is usually a red flag. The ball is in your court, Mr. President. Tell us what we need to know.